Hi guys, it's the Kings and Queens table again, and I'm here with your girls,
Nifemi.
and
Sheung.
and I'm of course your girl Ziba, and we have the question for today.
Alrighty.
So it reads, "What do you do when when someone wait? I'm coming. Let me go back again. It says, what do you do when guys in your class are pestering you or when they are not looking at you or paying attention to you?"
I don't understand.
Should I read it again?
Read it again. Read it again.
It says, what do you do when guys in your class are pestering you or when they are not looking at you or paying attention to you?
I don't understand. Is this person confused? Do you want them to look at you or do you want them to look at you?
They are clashing self.
They are pestering her. They're not looking at her, and they are disturbing.
Okay, I think the pestering part might be the bullies.
Bullies? I don't think so. Pestering is this person that is saying they're not looking at him, and he's also talking about pestering. It's more like, okay, yeah, a group of guys. They are like disturbing you. You're like, Ziba Alpha, let's run this thing. And then there are some that maybe you actually want
Find
them
one
to look at you and then they're not even looking at you. So maybe it's that the guys that are pestering her are not like attractive to her. And then the ones that are attractive to her are not looking at her. Because I'm confused. Like, what do you want?
you're under your business.
Let's not overthink it. Okay. I think it's secondary school girls. Alright. Now it's like a secondary school. She said that they are pestering her.
Yes.
So I get the pestering is probably in class. A guy is stood at her back and probably is pulling her hair, tugging her clothes. Why are you tugging her clothes? And like, jokingly, that kind of stuff. So that's the pestering. I want to think that. And then the not looking at her probably means that this guy plays with her too much, not to even look at her as a girl.
No, it's not possible. Is that?
It's possible where like you are so close to someone and they don't see you're just like their G. Even if it's like opposite gender, you're still their G, you understand?
Oh.
Like they'll come and dap you up, be like, Ziba, how far you get? And they're not looking at you like, oh,
They are not
like,
paying
yeah,
attention.
but Ziba is really beautiful, you understand?
But then pestering you means they still pay attention to you.
Yeah, but they are paying attention to you in a way you don't want. Like they are pestering you, but they are not necessarily attracted, or they are saying, Ziba, you look good today. That's what they are saying. They are dragging your hair, like Ziba, come.
Be like, hey, you are in a guy's school now.
Exactly.
So what advice do you guys have for her?
I think Fem should go first. All right. I'm actually like actively thinking now, what exactly should she do? It's very honest. If you're in secondary school, you actually don't need them to look at you like in terms of wanting them to be attracted to you. In terms of wanting them to be attracted to you, I don't think you need that now because you're in secondary school, because nothing fruitful will come out of it. That's the honest truth. But people that are pestering you, if they are your G's, like they're your guys, tell them, but boy, stop pulling my hair. I don't like this thing. Or you two, you pull his hair. Sorry, but I'm not saying that you should do tit for tat. It's not good to do that, yeah. But you can actually actively communicate that I do not like what you're doing. I don't like the way you are pestering me. Please stop it. And for the attraction part, trust me, you are beautiful. You need to understand that first of all. You are beautiful. God made you beautiful. He loves you. And so you don't need one guy or all the guys in your class to be attracted to you. You don't need them to look at you like, oh my God, Ziba is beautiful, even though it's not Ziba that asked the question. But you don't need them to look at you like that. And so for the pressuring thing, I think address it. Tell them I don't like this thing categorically. And don't say it's like, oh, I don't like this thing. No, stop it. Don't do that. But say I don't like it. Like leave me alone. I don't like it. And for them looking at you, for real, for now, it's not time for that. But understand that God loves you and understand that you are beautiful just the way you are.
Shane, what do you have?
Yeah, I think that it's very important for her to know that she can always tell them to stop bothering her. Yeah. Stop pestering her, except if she enjoys it. And honestly, it doesn't appear like she does because she said they are pestering her. And so she should tell them to stop. And if they don't seem to stop, she can always report them. They are in the secondary school system. Sorry, school system. Yeah. So she can always report to the right authorities. And concerning, guys looking at her and stuff, I believe someone that is getting to her for her to write the question. And I'd say that guys looking at you should not define who you are or what you should feel at that point in time. So it doesn't mean that, you are I'm guessing that
I'm guessing that if a guy looks at her, it makes her feel on top of the world. That honestly speaking, God's love makes me feel on top of the world. Yes. I know some nigga. So she should, understand that this experience is one of, but God's love is, renew, auto renew all the time.
True that.
Okay, now let's imagine it in a university setting.
All right.
What if?
Like she has people that are not like looking at her in university.
Yes, in university, and they are pestering her, but they are not like giving her attention, paying her attention to her.
Now that's like another total answer again, because if it's secondary school, I'm telling you it's not time.
They are in the
That's
same
focus
class,
what's love,
yeah, for that matter, in secondary school.
If it's
But now-
university,
How boys are not looking at? No, parents, sorry.
But I think it's a nice way for me. Personally, our boys are not looking at you in university. Please, you should be happy.
Because I think Ziba, I think we need to be a little realistic here. Yeah, if you're in university and nobody, like no boy, has like showed like interest in you, like at all. Now this is not you being a fresher or like let's say you're 200, 300 above. No guy has showed interest in you. Some girls will actually start questioning themselves and asking themselves, "Am I enough?
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong?" And things like that.
But sorry, note that she said in our class.
If it's class, I don't believe in doing my classmates. So
So, like, if your class guys are not paying attention to you, why are you being bothered? I don't know.
but what if she is interested? Yeah, now because I agree that maybe three of us here, we don't believe in like being with our classmates or anything like that. There are people that do. I know people that have married their classmates before. So if she believes that she should be with our classmates, or she's maybe getting feelings for one of our classmates, and she's saying nobody at all is even looking at her like direction, what exactly she's supposed to do?
Ew.
Yeah, I feel like it's a set of you guys. For someone in the university system, and it looks like she likes somebody in her class, but
Probably.
none of them is looking at her.
That does like my cheap.
But sorry, you guys, you are just saying on the paying attention part. You are not paying attention on them pestering her.
Okay.
Now we for the
Now,
for especially for your lesson, tell the person I don't like what they are doing. It's not secondary school that you say I don't like it now. You will still put you no secondary. I don't like what you are doing. Stop it. We're old enough to address each other and know what we are doing. You can't come and be pulling my hair in university. I will deck you.
Shey.
That's all.
I agree with what Nifemi said, because it's university system and you're all adults, and so if anybody says something or pesters you in that sense, you can always tell the person, I do not like it, and the person should stop firmly.
Yeah.
Not that you're smiling and like, stop it now, Peter, stop it.
Oh, Peter.
Exactly. Like, you certainly have to be firm about it. And then you don't just correct that instance, once. It's not an instantaneous correction.
Yeah. You keep
The person will do it again to
Yeah.
test you, to see if you probably meant it.
Mm.
And then you tell the person again and again until it actually sinks in.
Mm.
And then for the not looking at, and like I said earlier on, person probably likes somebody in our class and they're not looking at her. And honestly speaking, the reason why you're in school is for your schooling. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm just very hard or something. But honestly speaking, if I think about people in my class right now, nah. Like,
Somebody used to do some digging into your department and the guys in our class. Oh my god, what?
I think that she should not think about that for now. And there's nothing that you cannot tell God, honestly speaking.
True.
Whether it makes sense or it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
As long as it's a burden,
Yeah.
you can always talk to God about it.
Sure.
And so if there is somebody in your class that you actually do like, and you figure out that there are people in your class that, opposite sex, and they're not looking at you, you
Yeah.
can always tell God, is something wrong with me?
Yeah.
Tell it to God. And I'm very sure that once you go to God in that frame of mind,
Yeah.
He would respond.
Yeah.
God does, God hears us and He, speaks to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for your contribution.
Can I add something before
Okay.
so that we don't round up? I was just going to say it's still like budging on the answer I give for secondary school person, but it's not really about secondary school investing now. It's more like ensuring that you're focused on God's love. Sometimes we're always seeking after the love of guys, the love of like the opposite gender and all of that, and we don't actually focus on the love of God. You need to come to the place where you're confident in God's love before you're saying, oh, is this guy looking at me? Is this guy not looking at me? Does this person love me? Does this person not love me? Are you actually understanding God's love? Are you actually like interacting with God's love, or you're just looking for man's love? Deep question.
Man's love that doesn't last.
Do you still use AI to type your love letter?
Thank you all for listening. Once again, this is the Kings and Queens table. Do well to share,
Like
and comment.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.